Previously on Dungeons and Dragons.
The gun elves wasted no time traversing the cricket swarm and made it to our heroes' barricade. However, our heroes were successfully able to continue to defend their position despite Duke repeatedly accidentally lighting the barricade on fire and Bullen being unable to hide due to yelling at Duke about it. Suddenly, the pirates began clambering over the dead bodies of the other pirates as if they were running away from something. It appeared they were running away from a conga line that was approaching the barricade. Our heroes suddenly heard a faint hissing sound.
Oh my God, JC, a bomb! 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 Bomb!
Everyone backed up away from the barricade, including Duke, who has the magical ability to put out a fuse simply by looking at it. Eventually, the person who was brave enough to approach the bomb to stop it was Bullen. On the other side of the barricade, he spotted a large present with a fuse attached to it. Bullen attempted to cut the fuse by shooting it with his crossbow. However, Duke's fire was still nearby as the arrow caught fire. Everyone nearby in the barricade were completely obliterated. Except for Bullen. Bullen is immune to damage apparently. With the barricade now destroyed, Duke began his arduous quest to construct a new one with crates and barrels at the back of the room. Meanwhile, the gun elf pirates made their way into the room. They proceeded to pull out presents and began gifting them to our heroes. However, they were actually bombs. The gun elves began to rush our heroes. However, Chad and Bullen ran up to block them. Duke then decided to give the pirates a gift for themselves as he pulled out his bug staff and created a locust swarm that took up the entire room. All of the pirates began to be eaten alive. Over the screams of the now being eaten pirates, you could faintly hear Bram and Corful's group return to the elevator as 5 more of the soldiers made their escape. Back in the swarm, the captain did not care about being eaten alive, and he pulled out his massive sack. He pulled out a present and threw it in the direction of where the locusts came from. It was a poison bomb that failed to poison anyone. Meanwhile, Chad and Bullen were perfectly blocking all the pirates from escaping the swarm as they began dropping dead from being eaten. Just when the captain was about to reach our heroes, Allura began throwing her ice at him and managed to freeze him in place. Being completely unable to move and escape the swarm, he made one final desperate move as he tossed a lit match into his sack and threw it into the center of the room. And then died as our heroes ruined Christmas forever. Bullen and Allura proceeded to foist as much healing onto Chad as they could manage before running away to hide. Chad then picked up the hissing sack and threw it towards the pirates. Everyone exploded again, including Chad, who managed to barely cling onto life. With all the pirates dead and Duke's impenetrable barricade set up, our heroes fell back to the elevator. However, once they arrived, they began hearing footsteps coming from the other direction. A few of the soldiers took the prisoners down the elevator as Chad and Bullen ran up to surprise any pirates coming down the stairs.